How's it going, Dave?
You know something I don't know, Dave? What's happening tonight? You got a date?
There's a wedding. There's
Feel a little underdressed.
That's all I had left, Dave.
Good seeing you. Well done. It's better to be overdressed than underdressed.
Thank you.
There you go.
Otani making his second start today. Is there a little bit more normalcy what to expect in this type of situation?
Yeah, I think that certainly the anticipation is kind of, we've done that. The first one came out of it fine. Today I think it'll be a lot more, as you said, normalcy. Excited to see him throw the baseball. Expect it to be a lot more, efficient, better pitch making. But yeah, we'll see. But I'm not sure if it's going to be 1 or 2 innings. But yeah, it's going to be a fun day.
Whatever your bumpers are, without revealing too much, is there any room to be convinced for him to do more, or if he feels great, or are you sticking to hard and fast rules here?
I think right now it's more hard and fast, and then as we kind of build more of a foundation, then there'll be some latitude. But yeah.
Was there any consideration about not having him bat leadoff today?
I asked him for his last start, and he said that he's completely fine with him lead off, doesn't want to change, and so I think right now we'll stay status quo. But coming out of this one, he could say maybe it might make more sense to hit second or third or fourth, but right now we'll remain status quo.
I know you said last night that the swing has been more of the issue for him the last week or so, but have you seen any signs of fatigue or anything different now that he's kind of ramped up pitching in games?
I have not seen signs of fatigue. I think like all hitters, when you start chasing outside the strike zone, it's hard to have consistent success. I don't think that's a fatigue thing, and so, but we'll manage it, and I think I can only take him at his word, and the swing speed and all the stuff we sort of track is still in line. So I think that we're still gathering, but again, like I said, once we ramp up more, it might be a different conversation.
Is that what you guys look at when you are trying to gauge how he's feeling? Is like some of the underlying stuff with the swing, or are there other things you look at?
I think there is some part. Yeah, that's what we look at. There's things that I look at myself. There's things that our performance science people look at. Your fatigue. You start to get anxious. There's things that kind of might not be quantifiable, but that's a real thing. But I don't know. So we're just watching and seeing how he responds.
It sounds like you're treating this whole leadoff thing on days that he starts as a case-by-case thing. Can you see a scenario where down the road on start days he's hitting elsewhere in the lineup? I guess particularly when you're at home versus on the road.
Yeah, I can. Just today he's going to throw an inning potentially, and he's going to walk up to the on-deck circle and put his stuff on to take the first at bat. He's good with it right now, but is there a scenario where I feel that it might be better for him in that first at bat to kind of reshuffle the lineup to give him 1, 2, 3 hitters to get set? Sure, absolutely.
Was the decision to have him start today just the factors of a day off tomorrow and it being here rather than at Coors Field, or was the day off to rest the bullpen a bigger factor?
I think it was more driven by the consistency of getting him on a regular schedule. With Ben, who's coming out of the pen, who has come out of the pen, Dustin, who hasn't, coming off of what he's gone through the last 18 months, the off day tomorrow, having an extra day, so all that stuff played into this, would just made the most sense.
I know this is only the second start for him, but do you notice anything different in his demeanor on his pitching days, or does he
Nothing
seem
at all.
pretty even
He'd
keel?
be a good poker player. Nothing at all. No.
Dave, when you look at video or remember Shohei when he was pitching before, does anything stand out? Any changes or anything different to you?
Not yet, but I do know that from what I've heard is that he gets more emotional as a pitcher and probably is a little harder on himself as a pitcher. Haven't seen it really come to pass yet. But honestly, as when he was a pitcher, that seems like such a long time ago, especially for us. I think we only saw him a couple times, and one was like an exhibition game. So I just wasn't so kind of in tune with it.
How are you all able to gauge, when you say he's hard on himself, but you are able to gauge it when you guys have these conversations and say this is where you improved, this is where you did well in, so you gotta keep that balance?
That's just kind of conversations. You can see even in his pens when it's not commanded the right way or executed the right way. He gets a little, he wants to be a perfectionist. Certainly when you're pitching and you have control of the baseball. But like I said, I'm just watching it. We haven't seen any of it up to this point.
Just a normal day off for Teo.
Yeah, normal day off for Teo. I don't know, it was 9 in a row, and I just felt that him getting 2 days before we go into Denver made sense. Gets a Hae-Sung in there. Yeah, normal day.
How long do you see, Ben potentially following Shohei in Shohei starts?
Yeah, I mean, it could certainly, so I don't know. I don't know, because I can't say that it's going to be his next one. It could be, another, could be a robo outing, so I don't know that. I can't answer that.
Is Ben still stretching out, and will he
Yes.
potentially make a start, a traditional start?
Potentially, but the main thing is that Ben is going to continue to stretch out.
Has he been your most valuable pitcher this season?
He's probably, if you kind of taking everything into consideration, the availability, the versatility, the performance, he's top 2 or 3 for sure. Yeah, that's a high praise.
Dave, going back to Shohei, what did you think of the movement and the command of his pitches in his first start?
Movement really good, command just okay, which is to be expected, given all the kind of expectation, nerves, adrenaline, probably adrenaline over nerves. But the stuff was good, and I'm anxious, and I don't know if he's going to throw 100 again. I don't mind 97, 98, but we'll see.
Dave, you mentioned a couple weeks ago, seeing Aaron Judge play, just getting to watch good baseball. What does it feel like to set aside your manager hat and just get to see him make these milestones?
I marvel at it, and I think that's good for all of us, especially me, as far as you're managing these players, but to still step back and appreciate how talented they are. I do think that they're more talented than we were back in the day. So it's pretty remarkable, and especially to see a guy that can hit a ball 470 feet and still throw a ball 100 miles an hour. In a major league game, that's crazy. So I definitely do that for a quick minute.
When you look at just his progression long term, when do you think he'll kind of be fully built up, like that post All-Star break timeline, kind of where he could be making normal starts by then?
Yeah, that's kind of TBD. And I think that we're always going to be cautious. So I don't even know what that's even going to look like to be fully built up. So that's something that I don't think anyone knows what that even looks like. Because it's not a normal starting pitcher. So to say 6 and 90, I don't even know if we'll get to that point. So I don't know what that even looks like. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Dave.
The 3-0 pitch. Ohtani watching all the way, and that's ball 4. Dodgers have multiple base runners in the same inning for the first time all day. Wow, there are a couple pitches that went Ohtani's way. The 3-time MVP zone. Bases loaded, 1 out. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Ferrer deals. And Nelson swings. Fly ball left to center. On the warning track at the wall. It's grand! Max Muncy's 200th home run as a Dodger gives them the lead.
I've been waiting to do it this homestand. Do it, Munch. Gets that sinker up in the zone. Came back with it after he threw it 2-1. Max doesn't miss this time.
Max Muncy flips the scoreboard. Now Andy Pajes to the plate. Still only one out. That's a base hit into left field. EK, you said it earlier. With this Dodger lineup, it could happen in an instant.
It happened so quick, too.
On the 0-1 from Ludus. Ohtani hits a fair ball down the line. It's into the corner. Here comes Dalton rushing. Shohei Ohtani unloads the bases with a triple.
Who said pitchers can't hit? Hits this thing down the line. Gets by low into the corner. Once it gets there with Ohtani's speed, no problem at all. Just cruises into third base. The obligatory slide.
Infield comes in for Mookie Betts. Checks his swing and fouls one away. Betts with a base hit in the left. The Dodgers have broken through the last couple of innings.
Mookie doing a nice job striking that ball at over 100 miles an hour.
Ohtani launches left center field. This ball is at the wall. Did that go off of a fan? It's in play, and Rushing is racing around from first to score. Ohtani is looking out there, not sure exactly what happened at the wall, but the Dodgers have a dozen at least.
I feel like it just bounced off the left fielder's glove. Not really a great route. Not sure he knew where the fence was. Oh no, that's a fan. Saw it off of somebody's glove.
And the second time that's happened today.
For a possible home run.
That fan had an Ohtani jersey on too, huh?
That's going to keep him up at night. Can't make
you
that
got to keep
catch.
that clean, right? You got to catch that.
I mean,
the anxiety, that ball coming, and all the thoughts going through your head.
Oh no, Dad! Oh, that's no. Oh no! When the and parents, you know that. When,
it's okay. It's going to be a home run.
It's okay.
After review, the call is overturned. It is a home run.
Second crew chief review to confirm a home run at the wall in left field.
today's starting pitcher has a triple, a home run, and 5 RBIs. Thank you very much.
Is that all?
Yeah, I'm not going to talk about the other ABs.